IP address is like your house address.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
We're back. Pinky Mo's Cakes, Cookies, and Candy. And we also call ourselves Sisters in the Kitchen, which is my sister and I. But my sister is not with us today. My daughter is, Carla.
I'm filling in temporarily.
She's filling in for Linda today. And this morning we did a video on the peach crumb bars. And this is, I take it out of the oven. It's been out of the oven probably 20 or 25 minutes. It's still hot, but I'm going to take a chance of it being cuttable where we can cut it. But first of all, I'm going to put, and I did not put this on the website. This is just something I come up with afterwards. I'm just going to spray a little caramel. It's, you get it in the, make sure it's,
She's going to make it pretty.
I'm just going to put a little bit of caramel on it. Okay.
Sean?
I just put a little bit of caramel on it. Okay. Which actually, caramel would really good with apple, but it's going to taste good with this too. Now I'm going to try to cut this into bars. I forgot to get a platter. Just get a plate, Carla. I've got so many platters, but I forgot to bring one up here. I've got it in another room. I don't know that this is going to cut because it's still hot. It may be a peach cobbler. If it hasn't set,
It's still hot.
it's still hot. But see,
It smells delicious.
Braden's been telling us all morning, where are you going to
He's
go
hanging
live?
around the kitchen.
Yeah, he's wanting a piece of this. But see, it does cut, and it's cuttable now. But it probably needs to be see, that one right there is more like peach cobbler. So
I think it's going to harden up.
it needs to be completely cold before you cut in squares. But that is our peach cobbler. Get another plate, please, Carla. We're gonna taste it right here.
Hi, Linda. We miss you.
We've been trying.
I've been watching the replay of the video, catching some people that was taking advantage of me not being at my desk.
Yeah.
And they were putting some comments in there, but I got them.
You just slice it, whatever size slice you want. It really looks delicious. You good?
Mm-hmm.
It is delicious. I love this, so I will be making this again. I was telling Carla, I didn't know whether I might, 2 sticks of butter might have been too much. I should have used half a cup of shortening and half a cup of butter, but I think it's going to be okay. What do you think? I think the recipe is just perfect the way it is. Mm-hmm. Put a scoop of ice cream on that, which I have ice cream. So, anyway, this is you can tell it's really not running. It will cut when it's a little warm, but it will do better if it's cold. So, we thank y'all for joining us and waiting on us to get it out of the oven. My dumplings really wasn't on today's schedule. We've already had a bowl of dumplings.
Mm-hmm.
They were good, which
Very, very good.
Linda's homemade, I'm sure, is better, but that's just what my family likes, is with the tortillas. Let me show them a bowl. I added them. Since I told them I was doing it, I might as well just show them. I'm not going to put a lot in here. That's my chicken and dumplings.
Mama's cooking.
I'm not really a chicken and dumpling person.
No.
I'm really
Comfort
not.
food to me.
When Linda goes to the Cracker Barrel, she'll order chicken and dumplings nearly almost every time. I don't. And the reason I don't is I don't like the thick dumplings,
Mhm.
it's like a biscuit to me, and I'm not really that crazy about biscuits, but the tortillas are flat and thin.
Dinner.
They puff up when they're cooked, but it's just not as much bread,
Mhm.
you know.
Less doughy.
Yeah. So that's why, and another thing, it probably has a lot to do with Mama teaching me, you know, showing that to me, and how much my family, my kids liked it whenever,
Mhm.
when they were growing up.
Yeah,
so.
we did.
So thank y'all for jumping back on here and hanging with me and watching me cut my my peach crumb bars. You know what? You could do an apple one like this too.
Yeah.
You could use the same recipe and just slice your apples and put on there. That would really be good. That would really be good. But the peach, I kind of like peach better
love
than I do
peaches.
the
Oh,
apple.
So
I do.
good.
But my niece had Sarah, Felicia, she had asked me several months ago about doing a peach cobbler,
Oh yeah.
crumb with
Oh.
crumbs on top,
Okay.
and I told her that
Here you
one.
go, Felicia.
Yeah. So Felicia, you can use this one. It's similar to a cobbler, except
Yeah.
the crust of it is what makes the difference, because you can actually cut it into bars.
Mhm.
So it's actually good, and that was different for me, putting that egg in that crust.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
made lots of kinds of crust for the bottom of cookies and bars and things, and I've never put an egg in it.
Hmm.
I can't remember of ever putting an egg
You
in it.
almost didn't put egg in it
I
today.
know. Yeah. You're right. I almost left it out today, but hey, it works.
Yeah.
Another thing I did not tell y'all, after this cooked for 45 minutes, I cooked it for 45 minutes, baked it. It was still a little blonde, I would say. You know, it was a little light in color. I turned my broiler on and watched it every second and browned it a little bit, because
You're right.
yeah, I did not want it to be a light color. I wanted it to be a little bit browner, and I really like that. I really like
Yeah,
it.
it does. It looks-
Yeah, because it gets real crunchy.
Picture perfect.
Made it real crunchy on top. So thank y'all so much. And tomorrow I'll be cooking, and the title is a little deceptive. It said tomorrow what I'm making is a potato and ham cake. It's not a cake, but that's the name of it. So it's kind of deceiving, but it's a vegetable. It's a dish, side dish. It's not a cake, but it's
Sounds
called a
really
cake.
delicious.
So don't forget to join me tomorrow at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time at Pinky Mom's Cakes, Cookies, and Candy. Love y'all. Y'all have a blessed evening, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day with my daughter and grandson, and I'm going to finish my peach cobbler. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.